Getting into wholesale can be a really great way to increase your sales volume on Amazon. But getting a catalog from a supplier that is full of thousands of different products, it can seem kind of intimidating on where to start to find the ones that are actually good to resell on Amazon. So in this video, I want to help you guys by showing you exactly how I handle a new catalog from a supplier and the ways that I'm able to quickly filter through those products and also find some hidden potential. But first, if you're new here, I'm Cassandra and I'm a full-time Amazon seller. On this channel, you will find me every single week teaching you all of the strategies that I'm learning and using to personally grow my Amazon business. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button because it means a lot to us. All right, let me show you how to work with those wholesale catalogs and find some products to sell. My favorite way to look at catalogs is to run them through a bulk analysis tool. This is going to save you a ton of time so that it can weed out for you the products that aren't profitable. But this is only possible to do if the supplier gives you the file in CSV format or XLSX. If they do, then the catalog will look something like this. As you can see, there are thousands of different products here. So to have to manually go through each one and cross-reference it on Amazon, that would take quite a while to do. So instead, I come here and use the bulk analysis tool. The first thing you'll do is come over to the My Suppliers tab and then add new supplier. Next, you'll put in all of the information. You can put their website, the cost for shipping, everything that you need right here, and then save. Next, I go to supplier products. And then right here is where we will import that file. So very easily, you drag it and drop it in. And now what's important is you need to match up the columns. So you'll look at the data and then come up and make sure that each one matches what is actually in that column. So for example, I can see right here, that's the UPC. So I'm going to set that column as UPC. Once that's done, then it's going to go to work for you and then pull up the ASINs that it found. So you'll come over here to your ASINs tab. If you want to see them all, you can go to any. If you have a specific supplier you're looking at, you can filter it out that way. Now to really weed out all of the ones that you're not interested in, you can set what your minimum ROI is as well as your minimum profit. And if you come to advanced filters, you can go even deeper with these filters. For example, I know that I don't want to sell hazmat, so any of those we're just going to get rid of. I'd prefer if Amazon was not on it, so I can filter that out. For weight, I want these products to be light, so I'm going to say up to 2 pounds. Sales rank is good to filter just to make sure that this product is one that's in demand and actually moving. So maybe I'll set this at 200,000. And for profit, let's set that to at least $1 profit. And then search. So out of the thousands of products that are in that catalog, this has very quickly narrowed it down for me to what meets my criteria, and I can see that there's now 12 entries here. Of course, if I wanted more to look through, I could be a little less picky with my filters. Maybe I would lower my sales rank a bit, or I could also not say that Amazon doesn't have to be on it, because even though Amazon's on it, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get any sales. I just like to personally see first what I can jump onto very quickly and easily, and I know Amazon won't be a competitor at all for me. And now I can see all of the information that I need. And at a really quick glance, I can see if the product is worth me pursuing. For example, the purchase cost for this soap is going to be $4.06. Here's the sales rank, estimated sales, and then number of sellers. So if the average number of sales is running between 30 units per month and I jumped on this listing, I would be the third seller. As long as the buy box is shared pretty evenly, then I could say that I'm probably going to get maybe 10 sales per month from this product. Now, my favorite feature about using this bulk analysis tool is right here. I can see the profits if I were to just list this regular as a product, and then I can see the profits if I were to enroll it in the small and light program. So 2 of the requirements to getting into the small and light program is the product cannot be over $10 in price and it cannot be over 3 pounds in weight. It also has to fall within specific product dimensions, and I believe currently it can't be larger than 18 by 14 by 8. But you can see here by enrolling your products into the small and light program, it significantly increases your profits and your ROI. Not enrolling the soap into the small and light, my profit would be $1. But by enrolling it into the small and light, which it easily qualifies for, I would be increasing that to $2.02. which that's over double the profit. So it's definitely an advantage to enroll your products into small and light whenever they qualify. I can also filter any of these to go high to low or low to high. So if I hit the sales rank here, now I'm seeing the ones with the best sales rank first. And because it has a lower sales rank, that indicates that it's selling more units per month. So the current estimated sales for this bar of soap is 68. Same number of sellers here. So if I jumped on, I would be number 3. And then I could assume that I'd maybe be getting just over 20 sales per month on this product. This is perfect that the price is just under $10 because I could enroll it in small and light. And I can see that is definitely going to increase my profits to do that. So this right here is my favorite way to handle a product catalog from a wholesale supplier. It really speeds things up and makes it so that I can easily find the products that actually flip good profits. And then there are product catalogs like this one that I cannot upload into the bulk analysis tool, and I'm going to have to manually find those products that are selling well on Amazon. So what I do, it's a little time consuming, is take each product one at a time, copy it, and then paste it into Amazon to see what it looks like. Now, this could easily be a task that you could get a virtual assistant for and to train them very easily on how to do. So we will copy the product description. I can see right here that the cost for 9 units is $3.42. So we will divide that by 9, and that means that each unit is going to be 38 cents. Then I paste the description right into Amazon, and the product is right here. So let's investigate to see if this would be a good purchase. I noticed that the sales rank is low, so that means that this is definitely an item and a brand that's selling well. Currently, our buy box is at $31.77, and for the number of sellers, we have 5 of them currently active on this listing. So that's pretty good. There's not a lot of competition. This listing is for a pack of 30. So we have 38 cents per unit. We need to purchase 30 of them. That's going to be $11.40. So at that price point and selling it at what the buy box is currently at, that would give us just over 50% ROI and $5.82 profit. Now keep in mind that this isn't figuring in any shipping of the product to us or shipping the product to Amazon. So far this seems like this would be a product that I would want to order out of the catalog, but I also like to check a few more things out. What I do now is come down to Keepa and check the data. Everything looks pretty nice and constant. So let me move the view out to a year. Not much is changing on the Keepa. The buy box is good. Down here on the bottom in blue, the number of sellers, not too bad. Currently right now with the 5, and then previously we had 3, 5. So there's never too many sellers on the listing. That's really good. Now what I want to do is come up here to the data tab and then buy box statistics. What this is telling me is who's been winning the buy box and getting the majority of sales. So what I want to see here is not that somebody is winning the buy box this much. That means for every 100 sales, 97 of them are going to this seller, and the bottom seller underneath him, they're only getting 3 out of every 100 sales. Let's move the frame out to a year. So I can see that this Magic Express store, they've definitely been dominating this listing for a while now. So this is something to consider because I can tell that if I jump onto this, the buy box will come to me. I will make some sales on it, but it's probably not going to be a substantial amount. So now I will go to the next item, and instead of being original extra long, these ones are just the ranch. So here we had the first ones we looked at, and right beside it we have the ranch. The buy boxes are pretty similar, so they're going for about the same price for a quantity of 30. And then I just like to look to make sure that there aren't any more listings. There is another one for the extra long, but they're not going to get many sales. Set of 3 for nearly $100, 1 star, 1 review. So we definitely won't be jumping onto that one. All right, let's look into the ranch a little deeper. A great rank. 3 sellers currently, same buy price of $11.40. So the profit is a little better here, but what's really important is the Keepa data. So again, everything looks nice and steady and consistent. Down here in blue, not many offers on it. Pull out to a year. So that looks pretty good. Let's check the buy box. Here's the same seller. So this was the one that was on the extra long seeds, and they're also dominating the ranch. So for the 30-day range, they've won 100% 100% of the sales. Pull it out to 90, they've won 97% of sales, 91% of sales. So they are definitely dominating these two listings. And considering that we only have an estimated 39 a month anyways, I'm not going to be making many sales on this product by jumping onto those listings. So I'm just going to put in Frito-Lay's sunflower seeds, see what comes up. There we have the two that we were looking at and that we have access to. What specifically I'm looking at is to see if anyone's bundled these products together yet. And it doesn't look like they have. So that would be my approach that I'm going to take with these two products. Doing the research, I can tell that this is something where the rank is great. It's getting a decent amount of sales. There's not too many sellers on the listings, but that one seller is just dominating. So to combat and get around that, what I'm going to do is order both of these and bundle them together and create a new listing. This way, I can offer value to the customer who is maybe looking to get more than just one type of sunflower seed, and I can knock out all of the competition. Plus, I'm not going to have to run PPC on this new listing because Fritos is already a brand that people are searching out. If you're completely new to bundling and creating listings, lucky for you, I have created a whole series on how I do it, and I'm going to link the first video right above. But that's really the power to being able to wholesale and make really good profits and get rid of the competition. Find the products where there's not already bundles made and make them. So I just did the same thing for these grandma cookies. I copied each of the descriptions and pasted them into Amazon, and that strategy doesn't really work with these. What I noticed is there are already a ton of bundles created with these cookies, and they are not profitable. They're really being sold on Amazon's platform for the same price we can buy them wholesale, so those ones are no good. But where I did get lucky is right here with these Matador snack sticks. So I can get a 15 count box for $13.35, and I have the Flaming Hot and the original. So right here we have the original, and it's going for $34.99. Down below that, here's the Flaming Hot, $31.49. So $13.35 for the product. We have $34.99 for the current buy box, and that's pretty good profit. Not a ton of monthly sales. It's only in the top 4%, so that's a pretty slow mover. And there are 8 sellers on this. So what will Keepa show us? Quite a bit of fluctuation here. We have back in April, May, June, the buy box was down to $20.98. Prior to that, it was all the way up to $35. And now currently we're at $32.99. So here's the problem here. We can't count on it selling for this $32.99 price point. You'll notice that when there aren't as many sellers, the price goes up. But over here, when we have 10 to 12 sellers, that's when the price goes way down because everybody starts competing with each other and dropping the prices, and then nobody wins. So looking at this data, if sellers jump onto it, that's probably going to happen again. And if we get down to that sale price of $21, now we are losing money. So right now, currently, this is a profitable product, not a lot of sales, but we take the risk of sellers jumping on and the same thing happening, and then now we're losing money. Next to the data and the buy box statistics, and this one looks better. So I like to filter it out to the earliest so I can see who recently just got it. And this is definitely shared more than the sunflower seeds was. In the past 30 days, this seller right here has won the buy box 35% of the time, but then it's shared here pretty good. Let's move out a little. Yeah, so this buy box is being shared a lot better. I would definitely feel more comfortable jumping on this one if I was just going to jump on with the single unit. But the problem is you take a risk with that buy box not being steady. So to combat that risk, I can do the same exact thing here. I know that this is a brand that people are searching for. It has good reviews, not a large volume of sales, but what I can do here is bundle them together. I can put the original and the spicy one together, create a new listing with my branded packaging so that no no other sellers can jump onto it. That way, I don't have to worry about competition. I don't have to worry about people spiking the buy box or lowering the buy box and doing something to the listing because I would have control of the listing. So this is really how you can leverage your catalogs from your wholesale suppliers and really find those hidden gems. You can input those CSV files into ProfitGuru's bulk analysis and quickly find single units that you can flip. Or if you don't have a CSV file, you can manually search them like this and look for bundles that you can bring to the catalog. I hope this was helpful for you guys so that you can start handling those catalogs and finding some profit that you can make on Amazon with wholesale. As always, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.